Good afternoon. This is Bridget Talbot in my presentation for leading as a collaborative educator. Collaborative project design. The purpose of the project is to teach students the principles of color and light through Monet's Haystack series. Monet is considered the father of Impressionism. The expected learning outcome should be to perceive the world differently. The series is well known for its use of repetition to portray the changing light and atmosphere at various times of the day, seasons, and weather conditions. There are 25 canvases in this series. The timeline for this project is 1 week. Each student should select a haystack they like and research everything that they can find out about it. Some may want to reproduce their favorite haystack through some form of art, since imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Using Padlet, students will be able to collaborate, share resources, and interact for this project by creating their own wall to share with their classmates. This wall will include their favorite haystack, any interesting articles, notes taken during class, and possibly their own art. Students will be able to leave meaningful peer feedback by enabling the comment feature and leaving words, images, audio, or videos as comments. They can also enable the reaction feature to leave 4 different reactions like vote, star, and grade. When you click on one of these, it changes the reaction to each piece on the wall. Like allows people to like a post, just like on social networking sites. Vote allows people to thumbs up or thumbs down the post. This will move posts up and down on the board based on the vote. Star allows people to rate a post 1 through 5 stars, which is what I'm showing on my screen here. Score allows people to provide a numeric score to a post. Students can exchange knowledge by posting ideas and opinions. They can use Paddock camera to take a picture of their work and share it with the class. They can brainstorm together in real time. Collaborative tool evaluation. Key features for Padlet are collaboration, which allows students to work together to produce something. It offers multimedia, which allows students to use many options on a project, such as videos, websites, pictures, and text. Lastly, it allows for organization, which is my favorite. Students can organize their walls any way they want to include any information needed for the project they are working on. Padlet supports peer interaction by allowing students to share resources, brainstorm ideas, and provide feedback to their peers in real time. It is a very interactive tool that is also really fun to use. When students have the link to their classmates' walls, they can add to each other's walls simply by clicking the plus button to create a new post and write their contribution. Padlet has settings where everyone can see all the posts on the wall, or it is limited to who can see what. The strength of Padlet is that students can learn from each other through user-friendly interface that can be embedded onto other platforms. It allows for visual sharing, which speaks to the generation of social media where they have a 15-second attention span. The limitations are that you have to pay for more options since the free option only allows for 3 walls and 20 megabytes per upload. There are 6 memberships to choose from, and they all have different offerings. I believe that Pilot supports Module 4 and ISTE Standards 4 in that it is a digital tool that can easily be used in the classroom. Students can collaborate on a project by adding to the classroom wall or individual walls. Students can leave each other feedback. There are over 20 ways students can interact with this platform and with each other. A few of my favorite options include commenting and reactions, which is explained in the previous slide, read and respond, which I like a lot since it encourages students to read, with this option, teachers assign reading to students. This reading will then create an online discussion board for students to share their thoughts and reactions to reading. I like anything that encourages our youth to read and get off electronics. The third one is making a timeline, which is an option that is chosen to create a chronological layout. Students can work on classroom projects by creating one digital timeline board. And the final one that I like is screen recording. It is an option where students can capture their computer screen activity. This could include visuals and audio. The students can then post the video directly to Padlet wall. This is selected by clicking on more attachment types and selecting video recorder. A good example of using this option is to create a tutorial or a visual feedback. It can also be used as a demonstration. Reflection on collaborative practices. Reflect on the design choice and explain how the experiences informed your approach to using collaborative design tools in teaching. Gathering ideas and sharing ideas not only improves students' perception, but will also enable them to look for ideas from various perceptions. Helping students see other points of view is critical since it helps develop empathy, compassion, and critical thinking. Students can work on conflict resolution too by working through any differences they have with material included on the Padlet walls. Naturally, students will develop communication skills because they are having to give feedback on each other's work. I also think this type of collaborative work brings up social awareness where students may be exposed to different cultures, and through this, they will learn tolerance and appreciation for diversity. Share insights on how the project supports peer learning and knowledge exchange and discuss future applications and collaborative practices. Students can express their individual style, organize thoughts, and collaborate in real time. Individual style is very important in our youth since it allows them to express their personality and build self esteem. So, by allowing each student to create their own wall and organize the information as they see fit, it promotes individuality and teamwork all at the same time. Padlet can be used on any device, which is very useful. Future applications and collaborative practices for students could be the sandbox option, which is a digital whiteboard where students can draw, write, and add media. It has been compared to Google's Jamboard, which is now discontinued. It can be used with your Google account to import files from Google Drive and old Jamboards. Teachers can share their sandboxes on Google Classroom. I like the math and real-time option too, where students can show their work for problem solving a math problem. It is a nice feature to help other students that might be struggling. In conclusion, Padlet is software that allows teachers and students to create, use, and share virtual boards, discussion boards, and fun classroom activities. Teachers can create lesson plans too. There are two types of Padlet boards. There are two types of Padlets. There are boards and there are sandboxes. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation.